Welcome to Writing 250. I'm Mark Watkins, and I'll be your instructor for this full summer session. What I'm basically going to do today with this screencast is just kind of go over our first week of assignments. Most of them are getting to know you, but one of them actually involves kind of getting into a proposal for your first major assignment, which is finding your academic voice essay. A few things to go over briefly on our welcome page. You have my information, of course, my name, my contact information, and the length of the course here too. Very simple stuff. The more developed course syllabus and calendar, which each of you will be responsible for going over and reviewing, is located here under the general syllabus and calendar link. It has all of our dates. It has important information like my late paper policy. It also has different guidelines to try to follow when you submit your papers too. Your first assignment is basically just to write a very simple letter of introduction. These are always goofy. Mine is completely goofy too. Yours will be as well. It's okay. But it's important to introduce yourself. It's also important for me to understand who you are and where you are coming from as a writer. My background's in creative writing. That's where I got my master's degree in too. And I'll kind of use that as a little bit of an example for your very first assignment here. And we'll click on where your first assignment is located, which is under the course content tab. Now, we'll have the many small assignments like reading journals, discussion board, folders too underneath the weekly folders tab here on Blackboard. And we'll click on that for a minute, but your very first major assignment, finding your academic voice essay, is located here. And we'll just briefly go over this. This is sort of a synthesis essay. A synthesis is combining a few different articles, in this case 3 articles, over a topic or problem within your academic discourse community. And talking about that academic discourse community and why that actually is important to you. Many of you are elementary education majors. You might have a problem with charter schools. Some of you are physical science majors. From my own background in creative writing, a problem that I've had students do before that were literature major, and that I did too, was find a text that had a problem. I'll give you an example. Like, I like the television show The Walking Dead on AMC, but that's actually based off of a comic book, The Walking Dead. And the problem within that field, if I wanted to write a paper on that, would of course be how did they adapt that from a comic book into a television series. And I would sort of look at different academic sources, because there are actually a lot of academic sources on that subject. You'll find that there's many academic sources on all of your subjects as you go along too, in our academic library database. But it's a minimum of 4 pages. There's some good links to, excuse me, our different database sources here. And we'll get there as sort of a project that we can do together. And if you have questions specific about it, don't hesitate to shoot me an email. Obviously, don't wait to the last minute to do this assignment. All of our major assignments are due by Sunday by midnight, which talks about that on the syllabus. But your very first part of this is just a very basic proposal, what you want to study within your field. If you go back out to your course content section again, and you click on your weekly folders, you have week 1 up here. And you have a full list of all of our mini assignments here too, including the different readings. You will have to have the Entering the Academic Conversation textbook fairly quickly. I did upload 1 chapter of the introduction and scanned it for you, but that's the only chapter I'm going to do. For your very first major assignment though, which is your mini proposal for your academic essay, I say major, it's just a component of it. It's only a 300-word mini proposal, and it's located down here below. And it basically is just a straightforward, to the point topic proposal about what you'd like to study within your field and why that's important to you. and that's located here. If you click on it too, it'll take you to the portal to actually upload it and write it, and that will be there too. So that's basically what's going to go on for the first week. If you guys have questions, again, I've already said it once, I'll say it again, shoot me an email. I'll try to do a few more of these screencasts to give you a little bit more information on it too. The last thing I'll say before I sign off today is underneath the weekly folders, we have a few other different screencasts by Andrew Davis, who's the man responsible for setting up all of our online type of writing here at the university and designing our online websites. And he's got some really great, basically review videos for you guys to watch if you all have questions. But I'll sign off for now. And again, if you guys have questions, shoot me an email.